recent weeks, serious concerns have been raised about federal immigration enforcement activity near and on park land. First, finalize written guidance and completed training for all frontline staff so there's clear understanding of how to respond if federal immigration enforcement is present, including clarity that staff are not expected to assist or protect federal enforcement unless legally required. Second, consistent and neutral application of existing park rules within legal limits with documentation of enforcement decisions. Third, an accessible reporting system. Improve and streamline reporting mechanisms. There must be an accessible system, including QR codes or better online forms so staff and community members can easily submit concerns and understand how these reports are handled, and those reports should be public. Fourth, provide regular, high-level public transparency updates. The community deserves periodic updates about policy implementation and reported activity, while respecting privacy and legal constraints. And fifth, reaffirmation that park staff and resources are not used to support federal immigration enforcement operations, and that any requests are routed through legal counsel. We are asking for clarity, accountability, and visible follow-through within the authority that you all have. We appreciate the conversations that happened this week. Now we are asking for timelines and public confirmation of next steps. Thank you for your time.
And why would we even use the word illegal? If you want to say undocumented, fine, but nobody's illegal.
Minneapolis Park and Rec Board, the largest landholder in the entire city of Minneapolis. You own more stolen Dakota land than anybody. That land should never be used for those troops. It should never be said that they were just following order, doing my job. All the workers in the parks, they should be supplied with whistles. They should be able to use their phones when the time comes.
Our people have been run off this land, and that's what this is about. It's about the land. Who has it, who controls it, who's allowed to come, and who's allowed to go. And we've always said there's no one illegal on stolen land.
Okay. Let's do away with those rules. Let's give us back the land. We're not asking for any money. When the land was taken, they didn't see if it was being used. They didn't have a chief sign off on it. They just took it.
Making us feel like there is no danger occurring when every day those of us outside are definitely seeing the danger everywhere we go. So,
on behalf of Al Bangora, yesterday, we have had no ICE reported activity since February 13th. I received an email on behalf of Superintendent Al Bangora yesterday saying that there was no reported ICE activity since February 13th. Not only is this inaccurate information, it's also a very harmful narrative to be spreading to our community. The need for clear guidance and information is very disturbing to me when Al just stated that we don't have the authority to ask ICE agents to leave our parks, and yet we're telling the community that ICE agents can't stage at our parks.
Clear training, neutral enforcement, accessible reporting, public transparency, and clear boundaries.
The park board land is native land, and you guys want to reclaim it and say you're doing reparations by renaming stuff to their indigenous name. That's not doing enough. Doing enough is to actually have stewardship within the native communities here and have them have ownership of that land. So that's just my 2 cents on that. Like I said, I am a park keeper. I take care of Powderhorn, Coburn, Central Gym, a lot of the areas that have had a high rate of interaction with ICE agents and community members. I had my own situation where I confronted ICE agents at Powderhorn 4 days before Renee Good was killed.
So here I am to tell you, you guys are more than welcome to come down to the encampment, the prayer encampment that we have there at Coldwater Springs, because this is just about where we're standing and praying at. This is for all people, for all those who have stood on the front lines, for all of those people who have lost their ancestors here.
And maybe it's time for another environmental analysis, because the last one that was done was maybe like about 20 years ago. But maybe another analysis needs to be done not only on the park system, which we hide behind when we say we're the #1 system. That's because we got the trails and we got the parks, but the inside, the internal stuff, where the employees are talking about they don't feel safe, where people are talking about they're not being heard.
I ain't been doing this work for 40 years because they paid me. I do this work because I care about my community.
We're all here to call for clear, concrete action in 5 areas. First, finalize and implement clear staff guidance and training. Every frontline park staff member should have written guidance on how to respond if federal immigration enforcement is present, including clarity that staff are not expected to assist unless legally required.
Now, ICE, y'all are doing everything you can or trying to. At least some people saying you're not. So you guys got to get on that.
And that we would be able to actually be able to push things through and get support from if we have them here.
Hey, Commissioner, you did hear us, didn't you? I appreciate it.
This does not end today. It continues inside that meeting and for the weeks ahead. Thank you, and we'll see you in the hearing room.